Hello students, tonight I want to tell you a little bit about my experience of going to study in Umphium refugee camp. When I lived in Nopu refugee camps and studying at Nopu High School, I have a close relationship with the school headmaster. He was known as Sir Water. When I finished grade 7 at Nopu High School, his wife, which we call Moji, and my sister wanted me to study at Children Development Center, it is a school in Mesa. When they went to meet with Dr. Cynthia Mon to look for the dormitory was already full. My sister and Mother Moji decided to send me at Umphium refugee camps. When I arrived in Umphium refugee camps, I missed my friends in Nopu refugee camps and I missed my classmates in Nopu refugee camps. I felt that I was far away with my village again. When I started to live in Umphium refugee camps in the dormitory, I noticed that it was full with mountain range. The refugee is so beautiful. I felt very homesick sometimes when I stay in the dormitory. Sometimes I went to the mountain alone and cried. I think that this experience that I have will be very similar to many children who live in the refugee camps. In the dormitory, I'm beginning a lot of my friends and my sisters. I also began to know more about watercolor painting because of my brothers who live in the dormitory. They paint with watercolor and I began to be very interested in it. Tonight I really miss all the brothers, sisters and friends in the dormitory that I have stayed, and some of them are kind, funny, clever and intelligent, and some of them work very hard for their study too. Sometimes I went to the refugee libraries, tore up materials such as painting papers and poster colors. I painted many landscapes for the libraries. For my study in school, I made sure that I passed every exam in every year. I got many friends who were coming from different backgrounds when I lived in Umphium refugee camps too. My friends were Ukraine, Scotland, Burmese, Rakhine, Chin, and others. In summer times, I joined the art class again. The teacher was in Mesa. My painting skill have improved a lot because of him. For my art teacher, his family was also interesting. All his family members are art teachers. His younger brother is also my art teacher that live in Mesa. There was many art competition days in Umphium refugee camps. The school has the Crown Matura Day. The student have paid a competition on the Crown Leader portraits and participate in that and won the second prize. The dormitory made the art competition for the students who live in the dormitory, participate and got the first prize. So there's a lot of wonderful experience when I live in refugee camps, and I hope you liked my stories of when I live in Umphium refugee camps. I hope you wait for the next experience that I have got in Mesa.